All right, hello everyone. Hi, friends and family, our loved ones. It's Hannah S. at Spirit of Health coming at you live for our herb time at 3 o'clock on Mondays. And this month, our cleanses from Spirit of Health are all 20% off. So I want to talk to you guys about cleansing and how amazing cleansing is, and talk to you about the cleanses a little bit. I've done almost all of them and I've loved them, but I'll tell you about my experiences a little bit with them. And I want to tell you about, first of all, why I love cleansing. I literally love it. Like, it's amazing. I just love it because it is like a chance for our bodies to show God's design and His creation and just the glory of God's design. Because our bodies were made to heal, and they weren't only made to heal, they were made to thrive. And sickness and disease is just when people are out of balance with God's design and creation. And cleansing helps bring it back into that balance and healing state. I mean, think about when you get a cut, what does the body do? It clots the blood and forms a scab, and then it heals. Or when you break a bone, you go to the doctor, and the doctor sets it, but the body actually heals itself. So our bodies are constantly trying to heal. They're constantly detoxing. I mean, what's urinating and pooping? That's detoxing. That's toxic waste out of the body. We're doing it all the time. But cleansing just gives your body a chance to really increase the cleansing and the detoxing and the healing. And I just, honestly, I love the results. Like, anytime I've done like a really deep juice cleanse, I always have more energy. My mind is clear. I don't require as much sleep. I wake up energized in the morning. My skin really clears up. I just feel amazing overall. And sometimes you just like forget how sick you were, and like the lull of energy I used to have all the time at like 2 or 3 o'clock, and the brain fog I would have, and my skin issues, and the cleansing really, really has helped heal that. And it's also just empowering, taking control of your health and not listening to what maybe doctors tell you or what people tell you, but the body does heal, and we want to invite you into that healing journey through the cleansing. So cleansing is super important for healing our bodies. Most diseases are caused from toxicity and deficiency in acidosis. So if your body is congested, full of toxic waste, the body is also going to be deficient in things because the cells need nutrition, and if it's super toxic and congested, how does the nutrition get to the cells? It's gummed up, congested, and they can't get to it. So you have to detox and allow the body to properly get out toxic waste, whether it's from things that we've breathed in or what we've eaten or put on our skin. Toxins are all over the place. But cleansing helps us detoxify and heal and allow the body's healing process to start. And then healing comes through detoxifying, alkalizing, and energizing the body. And the cleanses that we have help do that. The herbs really help not only detoxify the body, but they also help regenerate and heal different organs and glands in the body and strengthen them. Because if they're deficient in nutrition, then they need strength. They need things that are going to help heal them. So, I mean, think of it like a house that's condemned. You're not just going to go in there and start rebuilding on a foundation that just is destroyed. You have to take out the dead, decaying matter and clean it all out, and then you can rebuild. So that's as simple as it is. That's what cleansing is. You have to allow your body to heal. You have to allow toxins to get out of it, and the processes of the body to really start functioning properly. And then the herbs and the nutrition is what helps rebuild everything. So I just want to tell you my experience with our cleanses. I've done almost all of them. I didn't do the heavy metal, but let's start with the colon cleanse. So the colon cleanse is a 10-day cleanse. I really, really liked it. It was my first cleanse I ever did. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of intense because you're doing something every hour and a half. You're either doing the colon cleanser drink or you're taking your supplements. But some tips that really helped me, I just kept a little sheet in my pocket and I would check off whenever I did my supplements or when I did the colon cleanser drink. So I didn't have to like think about which one do I have to do next, because you're doing it 9 times every day for 10 days. And you can always start slow. You can start really slow and just do it 5 times a day. You don't have to do every single hour and a half. Just go at your own pace. And then I, for all of the cleanses, would create a bag of goodies of all my cleansing things. So for the colon cleanse, we have, there's a colon cleanser drink, and that has filtered water, apple cider vinegar, and I actually pre-made all the drinks throughout the day. Just put it in a big old jug, make all of the drinks that you will need, and then just take a cup with you and pour it out every time that you're supposed to do the drinks. And then I also pre-bagged the supplements. So I had like, I think it's 5 times you do the supplements. So I had 5 separate bags, and I just pulled it out and I took my supplements. So that's what you can do for each one of these cleanses. So the kidney cleanse is very similar. I pre-bagged things. I walked around with my kidney cleanse bag, and then every time it was time to take the supplements, I just pulled out the pre-bagged supplements.
What did you notice after the colon cleanse? Did you have any?
I mean, my colon was totally cleaned out. Yeah, my bowel movements normalized more. I didn't have to deal with like constipation. I kind of forget how I used to not go regularly, and a lot of people deal with that. And it's not normal to go every other day or even once a day. You should be having regular bowel movements all the time. You know, when you eat, you should poop a few hours later, or at least twice a day. Now, I mean, I go like 4 or 5 times a day. It's totally normal. Can I get water, actually? I'm
Yeah.
getting a little... Thanks. So the kidney cleanse, they call the kidneys the third, or the skin the third kidney. So many of you know that I kind of dealt with skin issues when I moved here, and the kidney cleanse helped a lot with that. But I will move on to the liver cleanse at some point, because that really, really helped my skin. But getting your kidneys filtering is really important for cleansing, detoxification. Sorry, I need water. Thank you. Okay. So the kidneys actually eliminate all our liquid waste in the body, the cellular waste in the body. So we have over 100 trillion cells in the body. Each cell is like a little human being, or like a little city. And so that means every person has toxic waste that they get rid of. So all our cells have that as well. And they actually go out through the lymphatic system. And the lymphatic system cleanses out through the kidneys and the colon. But the kidneys are super important for getting out that acid waste in the body. Whew, okay, so the kidney cleanse is one of our most popular cleanses. And people have really seen big benefits with high blood pressure, skin conditions, kidney stones, all different things like that. This is an awesome cleanse. I loved this cleanse. I thought it was really easy. It's not doing as many supplements as the colon cleanse throughout the day. It's a really good cleanse, and your kidneys are so important. So many people have congested kidneys and don't even realize it. So it's a really important cleanse to help the body detoxify. The next cleanse that we have is a microbe and parasite cleanse. So most people are walking around with infectious issues, with parasites. This is a really good cleanse to help get rid of those issues if you deal with colds every year, lots of colds. If you have fungal or yeast overgrowth, this is a really good cleanse for you. And I really like that one too. And then the lymphatic cleanse is next. This is another really good one. Something I did is there's a lymph cleanse drink, and I just put it in a thermos. So anytime there's a tea, what I'll do is I'll make a big batch of the tea, and I'll just put it in the thermos and walk around in my cleanse bag with it, and just sip on it throughout the day. You don't have to be super strict on these cleanses about when you're taking everything. Just make sure that you're taking the herbs at some point and you're doing most of the herbs and the teas. But if you don't do it perfectly, give yourself grace, because some of the cleanses are pretty arduous. The next cleanse is the liver cleanse.
There's some tea.
Ooh, thanks. So the liver cleanse, this is my favorite cleanse. I saw results with my skin within a week. It started glowing, and I was just super excited and surprised at how fast the results were with this cleanse. The liver has over 500 functions in the body, probably more, and it can regenerate itself within a few months. So don't be afraid to do liver cleansing if you've really hurt your liver. It is important to get your colon and your kidneys filtering before you go into a liver cleanse, because the liver dumps into the colon. So if you are constipated, then where are those toxins going? You need to have your colon moving to flush them out. But the liver cleanse is awesome, and there's a liver gallbladder flush in the middle of it and the end. You don't have to do it, but if you do, it's great. You see gallstones come out, and I would just recommend to take a weekend to do that. Just have a day where you rest and recover, because it's almost like a mini surgery. Your liver and gallbladder just are purging out toxins and stones. So some people really need to rest the day after doing a liver gallbladder flush. And then the heavy metal cleanse is the last one. So that's a really great one. I didn't do that one. I don't know if I have heavy metals. I mean, heavy metals are all over the place. But if you do, this is a really good cleanse. I would recommend that you set up an appointment with Vaughn if you want to do this one, because heavy metal detoxing can be really difficult, and it can cause a lot of people issues. So you want to know what you're doing when you're doing heavy metal detoxing, and you want to have a good practitioner that you're working with when you're doing that. But yeah, some tips to help you cleanse. Just start trying to enjoy cleansing. I think that enjoying the health journey is really important, and taking time for yourself, taking time to heal yourself, and just relaxing and enjoying life. Starting doing a gratitude journal, and connecting with God, and connecting with people, and being around people that support you in this cleansing journey. Not everyone is ready for the journey to health, but finding people that are going after healing is super encouraging and is super important. And I'm so blessed to be working at a place where we're all going after health and healing in different ways. But yeah, you really do need to rest if you want to heal. You have to get out of the fight and flight state, and resting is super important. So give yourself time to take time in the morning to make juices or your tea, and just enjoy that process, and sleep and rest and enjoy your family and friends, because that's, those relationships are also very healing. Not only just the herbs and the nutrition, but having those connections with people and with God is extremely healing. The herbs and the therapies are also really, really great. So herbs really accelerate the healing process, and they help regenerate. Let me get more.
Or the tea might.
But they will help bring healing and strength to different glands and organ systems in the body. The nutrition that you get from fresh fruits and veggies is amazing, but the herbs really help just accelerate the healing process. and they really help strengthen the body in so many different ways. So herbs are some of the most amazing parts of God's creation, and they really just help heal the body. And then like just moving and walking, running, rebounding, just doing different things like that, hiking, that will help get your body detoxing, moving your lymphatic system, so dry skin brushing or doing hot and cold showers. Simple things like that can really help the healing process. And then doing like a sauna or different kinds of therapies like that, colonics, stuff like that, enemas. Enemas can actually really help if you have a healing crisis. So if you have headaches or you're feeling nauseous, do an enema, and that can help get the toxins out faster. And then I would just encourage you to be empowered by your healing journey and listen to yourself, listen to God, listen to your body, and if you don't feel like eating, then don't force yourself to eat. If you even want to do like some water fasting or just juicing only, a lot of times less is really more when it comes to cleansing. And I think in America we are so all about like more, do more. But I think healing and cleansing has a lot to do with just resting, taking things slow and easy, and just don't do too much. Just do what you can. And I know there are a lot of people with families, and that would be hard to do some deep cleansing with a family, but if you can even just do one thing like cutting out dairy and adding almond milk or coconut milk, that's amazing. Like, just start slow. That's what helped me. I just want to encourage you, because it takes time. Like, it took me years to get to where I am right now with my eating habits, with the cleansing and not eating certain things. It takes time, and it takes time for your body to heal. So I would just encourage you to start slow by cutting out things like heavy meats or dairy or the processed grains and breads, and slowly just adding healthy things in place of that. But choose one thing a week, do that, and see how it goes, see how you feel, and let that start just snowballing into more and more. And it will get easier and easier. I mean, I don't even know the last time I've really had dairy or meat. So, not that that's bad, but it just takes time. So, that's pretty much all that I have for you guys. But I hope you're encouraged, and I love you all, and thank you for watching. Vaughn will be doing question and answer on Thursday at 1 o'clock. And the cleanses are 20% off this month. We have our big health fair coming up next month, June 8th and June 9th, so get excited for that. The focus is children's health, teaching people how to take care of their kids and empower their kids to be healthy too, and their whole family. So we love you all, and thank you for watching. Bye, guys.